Hey gang, it's Sarah from Sleepopolis, and today we'll be taking a look at the classic core sheet set from Brooklinen. And I'm going to show you what they're made of, what I'm loving about them, and what I'm not so crazy about, so that you can decide if this might be the right sheet set for you. But if after this video you're really not sure this is the right fit, just Google Sleepopolis best sheets and we'll help you find the bedding that is best for you. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so the sheets are on the mattress, but before we get into what they're made of, I just want to take a second to acknowledge the packaging that they came in. So the sheet set comes in this really cute tote bag. It's got the Brooklinen insignia on each side, and it feels really durable, and it's a pretty good size, so you can of course use it for practical bedding storage, but you could also use it to carry your books or a small laptop or other knickknacks. So I kind of like when bedding brands offer little perks like that, so props for a cute packaging. Alright, so these sheets are made from 100% long staple cotton, and they feature a 270 thread count and a percale weave. So basically that's leaving them feeling really sort of this breathable, cool, crisp, and in the words of the folks at Brooklinen, hotel bed feel. And right away, I can tell why they call it the classic core set, because it does have that really sort of classic Percale personality, super crisp to the touch, very cool, super breathable, and also very light and airy. I'm definitely getting the sense that these are going to be a go-to in the summertime. So what you're getting with each set is a fitted sheet capable of accommodating mattresses up to 15 inches deep, which are relatively deep pockets, so folks with taller mattresses, these might be particularly beneficial for you. I'm on a mattress right now that's about 11 inches deep, so there was some excess fabric that I sort of just tightly tucked underneath the mattress for a really snug fit. Comes with one top sheet, which, like I said, is giving me this very crisp hotel bed sort of feel. I can feel that it's very light and breathable and very lightweight. Like I said, I'm definitely getting the sense that these are very cooling. And then you get two pillowcases, which feature these little envelope closures on the side, which is, in my opinion, a big perk. It's these little details like envelope closures that, in my opinion, make a big difference, because you've got this little piece of extra fabric here so that there's really none of this like tag pillow spillage out of the side, and it doesn't have the slit down the middle. So this is definitely how I like my pillowcases to be. My first impressions of these sheets is that they're definitely, like I said, what I refer to as a classic Percale personality, but even taking what we know about Percale, which is light, cool, airy, and crisp, but taking all those factors to the next level a little bit. These don't feel just a little crisp, light, and airy, they feel very much all of those things. So I'm pretty excited to see how they perform, so let's get in and check it out. So as soon as I jump into bed, the first thing I'm noticing is how cool and breathable these are. Definitely seeing that they're going to be a go-to in the summertime. As I'm billowing the top sheet over my body, I'm feeling that they're more than just breathable. They're really actively serving to cool me down. And I am a year-round hot sleeper, so it's a good chance that I would use these for year-round use. However, if you're not prone to night sweats like I am, or you're not really a hot sleeper, you might want to save these for the summer months. Another thing I'm realizing is that these may be the crispest Percale sheets I've ever tested. They're definitely giving me those hotel bed vibes. They're super crisp, very, like I said, very that Percale personality, but even more so. But something that the crispness is contributing to a little bit is a crinkling noise. I don't know if you can hear, but when you're sort of bunching the fabric together or even just sort of rolling around in bed, you can definitely hear a lot of crinkling. So I'm a pretty sound sleeper. It certainly wouldn't be enough to wake me up, but if you are sensitive to those sort of crinkling, swishy noises, it's something to keep in mind. So like I said, definitely keeping in line with what we know about Percale. It's light, it's breathable, it's airy, But another thing is they're definitely wrinkly. Even just removing them from the packaging, they were already pretty wrinkled. So, you know, I mean, it's something that's pretty characteristic of Percale, but I'm noticing it's a little more pronounced with these sheets than with some other Percale sheets I've tested. Luckily, they are machine wash and dryable, so I would definitely want to remove them from the dry cycle. As soon as it's finished, you can spread them out over the mattress when they're still warm and wrinkle-free, and that should serve to sort of keep the wrinkles at bay. Something I'm also loving, though, is that the fitted sheet is staying very snugly put on the mattress. I am a combo sleeper, so when I'm rolling around at night, I need to know that the fitted sheet's not gonna slip off the mattress. It's not going to, you know, sort of have this gapping or bunching at all. As you can see, it's still got a very tight fit on the mattress, so that's important to me. Also loving the envelope enclosures of the pillows. You know, when you want to embrace your pillow, you know, if I'm sleeping on my stomach and I want to sort of put my arms underneath, I like that there's really no way for my hand to get caught, you know, when the slit is sometimes down the middle. So I'm liking that. I will say that they are definitely very light, almost bordering on a little thin. So hot sleepers, this is probably going to be a great pick for you. Folks who love the cool crispness of Percale, definitely a good recommendation. And ultimately, I'm really just feeling like this is a very classic core bedding essential that I think would be a great addition to any bedding collection. So there's a lot to like about these sheets, but just to name a few, they're obviously going to keep even the hottest of sleepers cool. As I'm rolling around in these sheets, I'm really feeling their cooling, breathable nature, feeling really light and airy. Like I said, definitely going to be a great pick for those warmer summer months. Or if you're a year-round hot sleeper like myself, they might be great for year-round use, but definitely loving the cooling quality. Another thing is they're, like I said, maybe the crispest Percale sheets I've ever tested. They're really giving you that fresh hotel bed feel. So if you are a sleeper who loves that sort of crisp Percale nature, you might be particularly compatible with these. And another thing is these sort of small details like the envelope closures of the pillowcase, especially the labeling of the fitted sheet. It's got the short side labeled short, the long side labeled long, so you can kind of breeze past that fitted sheet shuffling, and I'm in favor of anything that's going to get the bed made faster. So I kind of like that between the nice envelope closures and the labeling of the fitted sheet, Brooklinen's kind of making my whole sleep experience a little bit easier. So a couple things to note about these sheets. Firstly, like I said, they are super crisp. In my opinion, almost a little too crisp. Again, this is totally a matter of personal preference, but in my experience, I almost felt like the super crisp nature of these sheets detracted a little bit from the softness. Now, granted, I do prefer a silky smooth sateen weave, so, you know, I'm kind of putting my own sort of personal preference on this. And if you are a sleeper for whom sheets can never be too crisp, definitely want to give these a try. But another thing I'm noticing about these sheets is that they do wrinkle really easily. Again, this is really characteristic of a Percale weave, so it's not like it's specific to Brooklinen sheets, but it's something to keep in mind. These definitely wrinkled really easily and wrinkled pretty much throughout. But luckily, like I said, they are machine dryable. So running them through the dry cycle and pulling them out when they're, you know, still warm and wrinkle free, spreading them out of the mattress like that is going to help keep those wrinkles at bay. And lastly, the super crisp nature of these sheets, in my opinion, is contributing a little bit to a crinkling sound. So again, that's really not that big of a deal. I doubt it's really going to keep you up at night. Certainly wouldn't keep me up, but it's something worth noting that when you roll around in these sheets, when you're rubbing into the fabric, there's definitely some crinkling going on. Well, that wraps up this review, but for every last detail on these sheets, be sure to check out my full written review, which you can find by Googling Sleepopolis Brooklinen sheets. I do hope you found this review to be helpful, and if you did, be sure to subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, and follow us on social media, as we're going to keep putting out content with one thing in mind, to get you the best sleep you can. Of course, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and we'd be happy to help. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.